Hello. We are doing quick rundowns of what these Space Marines Intercessors look like without kit bashing them. I'm just going to show you befores, and then we're going to probably do a montage of me cutting on these guys and probably kit bashing. I don't know how fancy we'll get with some of them. Sometimes things will just fall off. They are push fit minis. Let's get that back on there. You get back on there. We have a lot to work with here. And maybe the sergeant gets a cape. Maybe. I did like how the cape turned out on the one mini, so we might do that as well. And I've got a little off-spec scanners and everything. There are two of these that have already been like cut. That's because putting them together, I had to try to cut it so I could do like that, where you could still have the push fit work. There's one of the other ones. And of course, this one has already done. I just did it to test stuff to make sure everything's going to work. I do have everything 3D printed, so I'm going to stream cutting these up, and you'll probably get a montage of that. And then we'll get an ending talking about kit bashing all these Marines. What is there, 10 of them? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, there's 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm missing one. Am I, or can I not count? 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm missing one. How dare I? There he is. There he is. I'm not missing one now. So I'll let you know how that goes right after this quick montage. Montage? I didn't know I was supposed to record a montage. I kit bashed these live when I was live streaming. Enjoy random music. Okay, so, as I really did state, I totally forgot to record that. Well, it's live. I did it all live over like a few days, but let's talk about this. This is the very first one we did. Very simple. Actually, I'm going to take that back. It was not simple. The biggest problem was his body had the pauldron attached to it, so I had to cut it away. I wanted to give him a pauldron that had a little bit, let me get you a little bit closer on the mini, a little bit of a raise to it, that way you couldn't see the parts that I cut off. His arm isn't 100% square, but you know what? No one would really notice. Also, we did go ahead and give him like a deathwatch shield instead of his little regular tilt shield. What do I have that has an example? Like this. This is your regular tilt shield. Here's a deathwatch tilt shield. I just thought it was dope. I have these 3D prints, and that's the first one out of 10. Yes, I did do all 10 of these. Sadly, I cut off all the unique pauldrons. This is our grenade boy. As you can see, there's some green stuff there. I'm going to have to go back and repaint that. I did not know that was visible. Some of these were a giant pain. What I would recommend, and totally honestly, I would recommend you just get non-push fit Intercessors to do this. This one, we had to do some extra stuff in order to get it to sit properly. Otherwise, it wasn't going to look correct. But we finally got it to a halfway decent look. A lot of these are just simple pauldron kit bashes because I didn't want to go too hard on regular Intercessors. They're regular Intercessors. They're not going to be anything super crazy. And again, this one actually, if I remember correctly, this one was super easy to do. The biggest problem that I was dealing with was it catching the power pack. I almost said backpack. It's not a backpack, it's power pack. And dealing with that by having to break off the glue that I put on this one and rotating that because it sat way too far over. Honestly, the other thing too is it looks like it's a touch big, but that is just due to the lip on top of that one. Let's go from one of those right to another one. This one also kind of got kit bashed weird because I kit bashed the arm, and again, it was the exact same problem of it wasn't lining up properly unless he was all, like his gun was pointed straight at the ground. And I'm like, you know what? He's throwing a grenade. It doesn't matter. A lot of these are going to go back and get hit with Ingrax Earthshade for the leather, by the way. A simple pauldron. This is another one of those that was like a oopsie. I set the pauldron wrong. As you can see, I said it really wrong. Not all these are going to be perfect sometimes. Oh, wait a second. I just moved that. I can fix it. Okay, you're going to get live kit bash time. All right. Let's not fuck it up this time. Let's get actual super glue. Where's my super glue? No, I have the opportunity to fix it. Where's the super glue? Much better. Much better. Live. I say live. I recorded this, obviously. But live fixes for problems that we have. All right, please, let's not have to do that again. We have the next one. This one was super easy to kitbash. Actually, I'm pretty sure I just cut around the arm piece and then just did his pauldron on there. I did the knife dry brushed. I dry brush most of these. And then, yeah, nothing crazy on this one as well. No, I will say a lot of these weren't that bad until you get to, like, these ones, where actually this one's not bad at all. This one was another one where its arm was glued on. Well, its arm was glued on. Its arm was, his pauldron was part of his body, and then, like, it got connected right in here, right underneath the pauldron. And so I had to also clip this one out. This one came out way better than expected. The eyes are also looking fantastic. If you don't know how I do them, it's the same way I do all my Red Corsairs. We got another simple, easy one. Green stuff was involved with this one. I'm sure a lot of these did also have green stuff. If I had to clip the shoulder off entirely, I would just green stuff it on. Not like the shoulder from the body. I'm talking the shoulder from, like, well, the arm piece. Let me grab a bit. Let me grab something. I'll show you what I mean. So, like, if I had to cut this off, I would just green stuff underneath it, so I would eventually be able to put the pauldron on in the right spot and everything. And then we're down to our last one. Ow, my finger. And we have our final one. I'm very happy with how these all turned out. No really necessary head swaps. If I get a regular box of Intercessors that aren't, I'm showing previews to stuff you guys are, well, the video people aren't supposed to see yet, but the live stream people have. If I get some multi-part kit boxes, I will probably actually kit bash them, like the Vanguard vets got. They got that actual kit bash treatment of swapping stuff around, as you can see, with the classic bone sword white back there, the dual bone sword Carcharodon. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. These weren't, I will say, they weren't terrible. Honestly, if you're going to kit bash them for Deathwatch, because you could run this as the Fortis kill team. I'm pretty sure it's the Fortis kill team. Don't quote me on that. And give them all Deathwatch rifles, which gives lethal hits. It's either lethal or sustained hits. I haven't played much of a Deathwatch kill team, like Deathwatch using kill teams. And it also, I believe, makes them heavy. I'm not 100% on that. So there are benefits to doing it. All you have to do is throw a pauldron on. And if you're wondering what chapters these are going to be, that is up to you all. I will be buying a printer sometime in the near future to do transfer sheets outside of black and white. I can only do black and white. Actually, I can only do black, honestly, transfer sheets. So what we'll do is we will get a regular printer. I'll get the printing paper, and in the Discord that's listed in the description, you can sign up and join the Discord. We do a lot of stuff over there. But there is a channel specifically for Deathwatch chapters, and you guys get to choose the chapters. Not only that, but starting here soon, our people, our Space Marines, are going to be named. Now, when I say named, there's going to be names on these bases. They are going to be you guys. If you're a member, like a regular standard member, baseline infantry, that kind of stuff, Intercessors. What is it? That's tier 1. Tier 2 would be sergeants. If you want to be a specific sergeant, because I know I have a special sergeant, mid-tier infantry. What is it? Tier 3 would be elite infantry stuff and lieutenants, company of heroes, that kind of stuff. I'll probably mix it up a little bit. Maybe not just run. I might do tier 2 and up as like elite and regular and sergeants and stuff, and then tier 3 would be lieutenants and stuff, and then the captains are reserved specifically to the tier 4 members. I just figured it would be a cool little way put you guys' names on some of the stuff, and it'd be a fun little way more to interact with the community and have another reason to be a member besides this video ad-free a day or two earlier than everyone else, because when I make a video, I want to get it out there as soon as possible because I'm an impatient motherfucker. But other than that, you all have an excellent rest of your day, and thank you to all these channel members going by on screen right now because they help support the channel, and they're gonna have first dibs on who's what. So hopefully, if you got a specific chapter and you want to be on the nameplate, then we'll get you on the nameplate if you're a member. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye.